Hey everyone, it's Isaac here, back at it with another video. So today's video is going to be me questioning one of my buddies that I've known from high school, really good friend of mine.
Introduce yourself to the camera.
So my name is Chris Yo. I do online fitness coaching primarily, and I also help people start their online coaching businesses.
Fantastic, Chris. And the main topic of this video today will be basically to unravel one challenge that you faced with for a while and how you overcame that.
Okay.
So however way you want to start, the dance floor is yours.
So I'll go with the route of business because I know a lot of people watching are probably trying to start their own business.
Fair.
So with me, there was a period where I was just really confused on what I actually wanted to do. There was people I knew who were doing drop shipping, people I knew who were doing trading. I knew people that were doing coaching. And there was just so many different pathways to choose, and I didn't know which one to take. So then what I did to actually get out of that and figure out what I wanted to do and what I could do for years to come was, what are my skills? What am I best at? What am I gonna enjoy the most? And what can I see myself doing the longest amount of time? So for me, that was fitness coaching because I'm in shape. I've been going to the gym a long time. I train my friends, I train people for free. And it's something that I could do without it feeling like work. So then when I do turn it to work, it's something that I could just do nonstop and just make a shit ton of money for.
So essentially you're doing something that you're already passionate about and really money is just kind of the extra bonus to it.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Because if I were to do something like trading, for example, where it's gonna pay me money, but there's no fulfillment with that. Like the money itself is good, but while I'm doing the work, it's gonna feel like I'm scraping through mud to get that money, you know?
And starting with all this stuff and everything that you've done so far at a very young age, you're only 22, what would you say is also one leading challenge? Like what's something that you really face obstacles with, something that it took you a while to really overcome?
I think making big moves, taking risks, because your mind is gonna subconsciously make you try to stay in the same position. And it takes a lot to break out of these things. Like I took some huge risks. The first one I took, I invested $5,000 into a mentorship.
It's crazy stuff.
And it was honestly the last money I had. I was working a normal job getting paid minimum wage.
Wow.
And I was like, I could either do this minimum wage job for years and years to make whatever amount of money it is, or I could take all that money that I have, put it into something that's gonna let me build the skills to make more money, which is what I did.
Very smart.
And then I made money off that 5K investment. And then I doubled down on it. I spent 25K on another mentorship, and I just kept doing that. And now the amount of skills that I've gained and the people that I've met, it's 100 times worth it. There's no regret there at all.
I love how you use money as a tool instead of just using it flamboyantly. I think it's really smart to use money to basically invest in your own self, and then with your own self, you can accumulate more wealth. So I think that's number one. This guy's phenomenal. And what would you say is also one thing that, we're speaking about business. What would you say to someone that's our age or even younger or even older? What's one thing that you think is key to have when starting maybe your own business, working for someone else, or whatever it is in the business realm? What would be one key factor that would really,
This is so easy,
be stood out?
Conquer your fear, because most times when you don't do something, you're just operating off of fear. Like let's say you have a job opportunity and you're thinking, I'm not gonna like this because of XYZ, or it's not gonna work out because of XYZ. And you'll give yourself 1,000 reasons not to do it when you should be giving yourself 1,000 reasons to do it. So then you switch your mindset from thinking based off fear and thinking off opportunity and optimism. And then that's what brings you to the actual results. If you're just thinking fear-based all the time and you're limiting yourself, saying why you shouldn't do anything, you're gonna stay in the same spot.
Love how you said that. And lastly, what's your end goal? Out of everything that you've accomplished and will accomplish in life, what's something that you would say, maybe if it's having $2 million home, having that car, having that woman, what is it that would give you that result where you'd be like, I'm content and satisfied with what I've accomplished?
I just want to have a huge movement. Like I want to have
an impact.
almost empire like I want to bring everyone into like this mindset of just going after what they want without any care for what's going on the sides, because a lot of people are conforming to shit that they don't want to conform to,
For sure.
but they just do it because that's what everyone else is doing.
Understood.
And I disagree with that completely. Like, if you have a goal that you want to accomplish or some dream, I think you should go after it with everything you got and not let whoever it is, your parents, your friends, people, school, teachers, whoever it is, fuck them all, just go after it.
That's amazing. And before we wrap up this whole conversation, what got you into really making money? Tell us maybe a little bit about your background, or if you don't want to go into detail, you can just explain maybe something that sparked that interest of money. Maybe that be seeing a supercar, being at a friend's house that had a relatively large home. What was that trigger point or that turning point for you where you understood that I want to make money because of this reason?
So growing up, we didn't have much money. My parents split apart at the age of 4.
Wow.
So my mom is from Trinidad, which is a very poor island. And even on my dad's side, we didn't have much money.
Wow.
And they were always telling me, like, this is just the way it is. This is how things are. Like, it's
You're basically
very scarce, you know?
conform to the environment you were in.
Exactly. So even as a kid, I would always ask questions. I would be like, why? And the replies I always got were because. I'm like, because what does that mean? That's not even a reason. So I was like, they can't give me an actual reason. So I'm gonna see for myself, and I'm gonna try my absolute best to break out of this paradigm that I'm in.
Wow.
And try to create my own new reality, because there's no reason behind what they're saying, right?
Right.
So it must not be that strong. So that's kind of how I went about it.
That's amazing, Chris. It was a pleasure speaking with you, man.
Thank you, Isaac.
And I'll make sure to add all of his social medias in the comments. So hit him up. Future millionaire right here.
That's it.